Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Hypovolemia with Arturio Emerys. So I haven't been feeling real well the last couple of days, and as you may be able to tell from my voice, I'm not really well yet. I have a cold that I'm fighting, and usually when I'm sick like that, I get a little kind of foggy. So there probably will be quite a bit of derping today. So when I was awake and well enough to play, I've been trying to focus on stuff that doesn't take a whole lot of mental power, and so I've been improving seeds, which is boring as hell. But it is something that had to happen at some point, and I guess that's good. All of these plants that are tightly clustered like this, these are all 10-10-10 varieties. And there's a whole bunch of seeds that need to they need to be created, and then they need to be upgraded to 10-10-10. And some of them I just don't have the mechanism yet to create them. I need at least a tier 4 altar, and I don't have one yet. So I need to do something about that. Okay, the sugarcane looks like it's almost done. I hate it when I get to this point of some things that I just can't get that final improvement. Redstone was really bad. Like, I got redstone to where it was like 10-10-9 or 10-9-9 or something like that, and I went through this cycle 5 or 6 times before I finally got a 10-10-10 redstone seed. And then the wheat, I accidentally threw my improved 10-10-10 wheat into the lava, and I had to start over with that. That was wonderful. But fortunately, wheat doesn't take a huge amount of time to improve. So I'll come over here and look for a little bit. This is all me manually grabbing blood from this ocean with the portable tanks. The little hole in the ground from the creeper explosion is mostly gone. And I'm getting real tired of doing this. I need a pump. I do have osmium seeds, so I think I can start doing some of those mechanism quests that you have to do to get a pump. Alright, let's do this one more time, see if this worked. I think I need the sugar to make the runes for speeding up your altar. Okay, so at least one of these is 10-10-10. Otherwise they would have stacked. Yep, 10-10-10. So yeah. I guess what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a few more of these. Okay, so I had to move the this stuff because it was in my way, and I'm running out of room. Oh, I need to do this too. Hypovolemia isn't as bad as Galactic Science for having textures that don't show up properly, but some of them do. I forget which one, but there was something over here that was just showing up as a white square. So you fix it just like you fix it with Galactic Science. You just open the resource pack folder and close it. At some point I may need to totally reinstall the Feed the Beast launcher, because I've tried to play some other mod packs that were older packs when I was trying to figure out what I wanted to play after I finished Galactic Science, and some of them I couldn't really get to run properly, and they seemed to be resource pack issues. So maybe somehow my Feed the Beast installation has gotten corrupted or something. I don't know. I think what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to expand this because I'm running out of room. And the whole altar, what I was trying to do was I was trying to get all the blood from underneath the altar, so that I could extend the altar down and wouldn't have to move it. But if you come down here, look how deep this is. There's no way I'm going to be able to drain all this manually. I'm not sure if a pump will be able to drain all of this. So I have to move the altar. It's got to move up enough that I'll have room to have a full-sized altar. And is that just tier 6 or is there a tier 7? Back when I played Regrowth, I did have a blood altar, but I'm usually not a fan of blood magic, so I haven't played a whole lot of packs with blood magic. That was the one time that I did. And I don't remember if I had a full altar. I had the tier that had the beacons, and I designed it in such a way that each beacon was a full beacon. But I don't know if that's possible, if there was another layer underneath the beacon that would prevent you from doing that. So I don't know. We'll see. But I definitely do want a full altar here, because I'm assuming there are going to be quest lines that just make use of it to such an extent that you can't not have a full altar. So I'm trying to decide. I guess some of it's going to happen off camera. Or maybe I'll tear down this altar and move it and make dummy levels for the ones I don't have yet. Oh, shoot. No, I guess it doesn't matter. I forgot what I was going to say. Like I said, not necessarily at my crispest. I'm actually making room for another plot of plants. I'm trying to, the few little mini plots over there, I'm trying to save those just for improving and crossbreeding. And then these ones are for seeds that are in production that I've fully improved. So that's what I'm doing now. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay this out a little bit, and this will be a relatively short video, and then off camera I'll tear the altar down and make a bigger platform for the altar where it needs to go, and come back after that's done. So I'm just trying to lay this out in my mind. I have to have room for the altar, and underneath it, I need to have industrial stuff. There's not a lot of industrial stuff in here as far as I can tell. Where's my glowstone? But there is some, and I'm not positive, but it looks like everything runs off of blood dynamos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that makes it kind of limits what you can do. Let's see, is there solar in here? There is solar in regrowth, and this is very much regrowth-like. It does. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's this, whatever this is. Shift M. Okay, that's not for power then. And again, there's stuff that's in NEI that is not always actually used by the mod packs. So up until you get to the quest that hopefully is kind of guiding you through all this, you really don't know what's needed and what's not. All right, let's see. Just trying to get this all to spread. And I do have... All right, so the sand I'll use for the sugar cane. Mostly because I'm just too lazy to go dig up some of this. So, just set this plot out. I don't think I have enough dirt. No, I don't. I don't have anywhere near enough dirt to do this. At some point I need automation to start automating this. When I played Regrowth, I used Thaumcraft golems to harvest, which I could do here, but I have not started Thaumcraft yet, and I didn't want to start Thaumcraft yet. I wanted to do that a little later. And honestly, Thaumcraft makes for boring video while you're trying to discover recipes and trying to learn it. It's just hours of boringness of unlocking various things. So when I do Thaumcraft, that's all going to be off camera. Not a huge fan of Thaumcraft either. Botania I do enjoy, so we will be doing Botania at some point. And I don't... that's where they are. Okay. I need to start making animal seeds so that I can get the animal products. I don't think you can... I'm not sure if you can actually get animals. Let's see if we can see this. I did make a little plot of grass over there. And the way you do that is you just put a layer of dirt down, and then you take the nature essence and you use the nature essence on the dirt, and it turns it into grass. And then you can either just get a bunch of the nature essence to do that, or you can just do one and let it spread. And then, in theory, animals might spawn there, but I think I saw in somebody else's video that they don't seem to, and I haven't seen any animals spawn yet. So I just use that to get flowers. Like if you go use bone meal on grass, you'll get plants, and then if you break the grass and all of that, you'll get various flowers. And that's actually where you get carrot and potato seeds, which I probably should have done that earlier, because You can't get sugar cane until you get carrots. You have to crossbreed wheat and carrots. Excuse me. Wheat and carrots to get sugar cane. And like I said, you need the sugar for the speed runes. All right. There we go. So let me go to sleep real quick. So when these sugar cane, they'll spread here, and so I'll have a plot of 20 sugar cane. And it should spread relatively quickly. The vanilla crops, once you get them fully improved, seem to grow at a tremendous rate. So we'll see how that goes. So this is good. This will give me room for 5 more fully improved plants. I know I want to do, you can make lapis without plants, which is, I don't know where I put it. You have to do a ritual to make the things that you need, like these glowstone need to be bloodstone, and you need to do a ritual to get shards to make that. It's a whole process. I probably will do a video on that, and that will probably be very entertaining for everybody to watch me do that in kind of a fuddled state like this. But I started making these inscription tools. And to do that ritual, you need these first 4. This one you need lapis, which you can make lapis. You need gravel, rubber, and clay, and a little bit of life points in the alchemical chemistry set. And so that's how I made the lapis for this. I got to go to the nether for that. I haven't really spent very much time in the nether at all. And obsidian, I've got seeds, I can make obsidian, that's not hard. And then this one I have to have a gas tier, which is going to be challenging because I can make a bow. I have very, very few arrows. And I haven't explored the nether enough to know what it looks like, to know if there's a big flat area I can use for ghast hunting. So we'll just have to see. So I think we're going to call this episode here. And I will be back after I've moved the altar and kind of put it in what I hope will be its final location. So, sorry this episode was a little slow. You know, we'll see how it goes. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like if you're so inclined. Subscribe if you haven't. And if you have any questions or comments, just leave them on YouTube, and I'll get to them eventually. This is Arturio Emerys signing out.